Good evening, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. My name is Jordie James, and thank you so much for joining me today. I was off last week because I had a few things to do, so I do apologise. Nothing could change those things. So welcome if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Welcome to winter. We, as of yesterday, which was the first, because today's the first over in the States, it is winter, and I'm sending many blessings to you beautiful people over there who is now summer. I've got some beautiful family members coming from the States over to this bitter winter, so I think they might want to jump on a plane and go back to the summer months because it's bloody cold over here, excuse my French. So welcome. Yes, so it's been really interesting over the last week or two about the energies and how, we've just had new moon, which is great because we're looking at abundance, we're looking at all different things going into winter, and winter is a hibernation month. But as I talk about seasons can always be, we might be in the natural state of winter, but we might be in our summer energy. So our energy might be more of a summer energy. So it's always important to respect the nature seasons, but also what season are you in? What season? I know, I think I've spoken about this before. I've got a beautiful friend who was born in the UK, and she actually deals more with the energies and the seasons from UK than Australia, because that's where her energy was born. Her threads are there. So it's always important to sort of go, where was I born? Where was the genetics in the sense of where I was born? What was the astral? All that, the astrology and all that sort of thing. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused in tongue-tied today. But I thought I'd just talk about respecting yourself, respecting and looking after you in these next summer months, enjoying, having fun, being around people that you love and enjoy. And I know over here the best thing is that we are now going into the universal hibernation norm. I don't say the C word. But now we're getting the influenza over here. So it's always important to look after ourselves. So be confident in looking after your own energy as well as looking after people around you. So, I've got a call already. Okay, so please look after yourselves. I won't pull a card, but I have Kathy from Riverton in Wyoming. Hi, Kathy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, you can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Lovely, okay, I'm very excited. Okay. So I've got you for a little bit. So how would you like me? I work psychically with what's going on around you, and mediumshiply, which is connecting with loved ones. How would you like me to work for you today? A bit of both, one over the other? How would you like me to work for you?
Whatever you're pulled to.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. So let me just blend with your gorgeous energy. Okay, Kathy, it's really interesting. The first thing I want to say is I don't know if you've had to put your foot down lately, but I do feel like I'm drawn to you first. And it's really interesting because, Kathy, you're not the type of person that you are very strong. I know this. And I also know that you don't like to put your nose in other people's business or other sort of situations. Would you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. But would I be correct in saying that you've had to put your foot down recently and you didn't like doing it, but you had to? It's like you had to
Yes.
step up for something.
Yes.
Thank you. I just want to say that what I love about this is you've got it is what it is type of energy around this, which means that don't hold on to other people's triggers around what you've done with stepping up. It's important to set boundaries, because I just feel this realistically hasn't really affected you, but it's affected people that you know and you had to step in. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because it just feels like it wasn't really connected to you as such, but it was in an inverted way. But I feel that what you've done is allowed you the space to be there to go, right, I'm going to hold space for this person. I need to step up. It's like, I want to say, I don't know if it was for one of your children or a close friend's child or something, but I just feel like I want to go. There's something about an intervention here, and I just want to say stepping up was the kindest and coming from the most heartfelt way. It wasn't something that I'm going to step up and put my two bobs in and then just create havoc. Would you understand this?
Yeah, I had to put my foot down because my daughter was in a relationship and it was really toxic. And then
Yeah.
this person seemed to be like using her to manipulate his surroundings and get what he wanted at whatever kind
That's what I
of
thought.
turmoilish kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm done. And
And that's
yeah,
and it was really good because it was your point of view, and it was really good. Sorry, I know we're going into a little bit of a personal thing here online, but Kathy, I just feel like what I want to say to you is on an emotional scale, yes, it was a mama bear coming out, but it was also to do with not just that, but the external around this situation. So it was holding space without worrying about the triggers and stuff, but it was just a concern. And I just feel like I want to go, you've done the right thing. And it's funny because I want to say to you, I know I've got a lady stepping forward here for a second, but I just want to go, if you didn't step forward, I feel that spirit, one of your loved ones, would have pushed you to step forward anyway. Because I just feel like I've got this lady with me, but I just feel like family is important. And it's more about, it's really interesting the way that your traditions come in with your family are very common sense, very be there to be the best person that you can be and not, like you said, use and abuse or manipulate the toxicity. And it's interesting because I feel like your daughter is one of those beautiful healers like yourself that try and help and hold space people, but unfortunately they get pulled in. It's like giving an inch to take a mile. Would you understand this?
yes,
Thank you. And you're the same. You're a beautiful healer. And I feel like I want to say this lady that I've got with me, I don't know if it's mum or grandmother, but as I blend with her, she keeps talking about needing to start to use your tools a lot more and your abilities a lot more because you're putting them on the back burner. Would you understand this?
yes. I seem to be more distracted by the urge to pull in that direction,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially here
Not,
lately.
I was going to say, it's not a distraction, baby. It's more of a case of I'm pushing you from the back to
Okay.
get you to be into
That
this.
gives
And
me
I feel like
goosebumps, really.
because uh, being a healer, it's really interesting because sometimes we as healers don't hear that, oh, you're a healer, and it's not taking it seriously, but you just go, I don't know if I should step out or not. I don't know if I've got the courage. I don't know if I've got the ability to be that for people that need to be. And I just want to go, the more that you use it, the more that you are able to be that listening ear or be that holistic counselor or be someone that helps people without taking it on, setting your boundaries and learning how to set boundaries. That's important for you, Kathy. Setting boundaries is important, is
It
just what I
is.
feel. Now, let me just see who this lady is because I really want to say that she's definitely a very happy lady. I know she's got this gorgeous smile. She's also wanting to say thank you. So I don't know if you helped her towards the end, but I do feel like this lady would be connected to mum or on mum's side of the family. Would you understand this?
Yes.
Thank you. Is it mum or grandmother?
Grandma.
Thank you. And I'm feeling a bit parched with her. So would you understand that she got a little bit dehydrated at the end or a little bit like there was issues with fluid and different things around her? Would you understand this?
I I know she had cancer.
Okay, because I just feel like she was a bit parched, but there's something about she wants to say thank you. Did you, and it's funny because I want to talk about stepping up, but I know she's quite a feisty lady. Like, I feel that she was very independent. And with her illness that you said, like you said, that she's got or had, would you understand that she was independent right up until the end? Because I feel like she did everything for herself.
I um it wouldn't surprise me. It seems to be
Okay.
kind of one of those things. that was
It's a family
passed on to
trait.
even my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a family trait. Okay, cool. Because it's just like, I've got 2 minutes. Okay, cool. I just want to say that she's just stepping forward because she's the one that's pushing you forward into doing these things for you. Okay. I just feel like I want to go, you've definitely got support behind you from the spirit world, especially your grandmother, because I know she was a very determined lady. She was very much like a matriarch, or very much a person that you wouldn't mess with, is just what I feel. And I do feel like I want to say she's passed the baton on to you, but she's also talking about traditions. Make sure you keep up with tradition. There's something about doing things that are tradition in the family that have been missed or lost a little bit. She's also talking about whether or not some old photos have come up or an old piece of jewelry that's been presented recently, but she just wants to talk about that. But I just want to say, Kathy, what you've done, and I feel like this is one of the major things that sort of come up, is what you've done to step up in the last week or two. I want to say there's a bit of relief and a bit of a, okay, I've said what I've said, now I need to move on. So you're not overthinking about it anymore. You would understand this.
Yes.
Thank you. So
I
may I
tend to
leave
think
that with
about
you?
things
Awesome.
pretty heavily.
I do apologise. I'm getting a wrap up. So, but thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy. You're absolutely gorgeous. And your grandma was pretty
Thank
cool
you.
too. Like, she's definitely a force to reckon with. All right, beautiful people.
Yes.
Have a great week. Enjoy your first week of summer, and I'll enjoy the bitter cold down here in Victoria in Australia. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye for now.